Alright, we're gonna start driving. How y'all doing? I can't really see the chat. It's just me solo, so welcome. I am currently in a Chick-fil-A parking lot in Branson, Missouri. I'm gonna go driving around in the snow here, show y'all what it's all about. We're gonna maybe take a small little trip here to northern Arkansas, and then maybe we'll flip back over to Missouri from there. But everything's pretty snow covered overall. And yeah, enjoy the view. Hop on the 65 here, head on down to Arkansas. Snow's lighting up a little bit for now. It seems like there's gonna be some pockets of it. Welcome. Just driving through the Ozarks, right through Winter Storm Fern. Views out here. Up on Hollister, Missouri, driving south on Highway 65. Hey, welcome. Driving through southern Missouri, Highway 65. I'm working my way towards the border of Arkansas. Just pulling up on Hollister, Missouri right now. driving solo, so I can't monitor the chat, but appreciate everybody joining. Hey, welcome to the stream. I can't monitor the chat, fortunately, driving at the same time, but currently right now on Highway 65 south, heading from Branson to the Arkansas border, heading through the snow. The farther south I go, the heavier the snow gets. When I was in Branson, just at the Casey's, it had actually slowed down to pretty much nothing. Southern Missouri, heading towards the Arkansas border, driving through Winter Storm Fern. Apologies, can't monitor the chat, but feel free to take a ride with us. It's just me. Welcome. Thanks for the like. Welcome. I can't monitor the chat, but driving through southern Missouri to the Arkansas border on Highway 65, driving right through the middle of the blizzard and Winter Storm Fern. Pretty heavy snow right now. The road's actually more visible now than it was a few hours ago. I drove through here. Welcome, appreciate you joining. Feel free to stroll along. down here. So if you're traveling in southern Missouri, northern Arkansas this morning, it's pretty much no visibility on the road. You can't tell if you're in the shoulder, actually on the road itself. It's snowing heavily. It is a huge difference between even Branson and 5 miles south of there. I mean, we're close to, I'm sure, some whiteout conditions for some. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Appreciate you joining. I can't monitor the chat or anything, so apologies for that. But we're driving in southern Missouri right now, Highway 65 between Branson and the Arkansas border. Getting closer to the Arkansas border coming up here shortly. And then decide if I turn around and go back, or maybe go back up to Buc-ee's and show that drive back up to Springfield. That's an option. So welcome, appreciate y'all joining. I believe we're about to see a lot of Christmas decorations here on the side of the road. So if you're just joining, it's snowing pretty heavily in southern Missouri here on 65. I would say there's a drastic difference between even the snow that Branson has and just 5 miles south of the border. Over here, it looks like they're probably sitting on 3.5. But it's coming down pretty heavy still. It's almost 7 in the morning and no light in sight. Just joining us, going from Branson down to the Arkansas border on Highway 65. Just to check out the conditions. This is my second time doing this run. And then we'll decide from there. I might run back up to Buc-ee's in Springfield and see how 65 is looking from there. Kind of decide where to go from here. Appreciate y'all joining. Enjoy this super snowy drive. Right through the middle of Winter Storm Fern. based off everything I looked at, this area is pretty close to starting to be the highest snow accumulation. So that's why I picked it originally, hoping that that would happen, and here we are. But I know that Oklahoma is sitting on a lot more right now. It seems like the Ozarks are going to want to catch up. Appreciate the comment. So if you're just joining us, started this live stream in Branson and working my way south to the Arkansas border on 65, right in the heart of Winter Storm Fern here. Heavy snow accumulations in southern Missouri. Now you can see the Arkansas signs coming up right here. So we're crossing into Arkansas right now. So now we're in Arkansas. So I'll probably see if there might be somewhere to flip around up here. Joining us now in northern Arkansas, but cruising between southern Missouri and northern Arkansas, checking out right in the middle of Winter Storm Fern here, dumping a ton of snow on us. Keep driving for a bit. Appreciate y'all joining the stream. I can't monitor the chat or anything like that, so apologies for that in advance, but driving through this little blizzard here, Winter Storm Fern. Was in Branson or southern Missouri, now made my way to northern Arkansas, heading towards Harrison way. I'm not sure I'll go to Harrison, but working my way that way. The road conditions, you can't see where you're at on the road. It's just kind of one white sheet here, so doing my best to keep it somewhere on the road. It seems like, at least in this area, in the very southern part of Missouri, I did a scenic overlook earlier. You can go back and look at the video, but I did a scenic overlook earlier, and it's just this really thin, powdery snow, but underneath of it, it's a really thin layer of ice too. So I know as farther we go south, the worse it's going to get in that regard. But we're starting to head into the Ozark Mountains a little bit, so we're getting some just awesome views out here. So since we got the good views, I'll probably just keep driving for now. out, but man, it's brutal. Can't see anything. If you ever get a chance to visit southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, you really don't get better views. I've been a lot of places in the world, but you don't get very many better views than this. Apologies for me not talking a ton, probably compared to others. This is my very first live stream. I just wanted to get out here and chase the storm a little bit. So I drove from Columbia, Missouri at about 7 o'clock last night. Went to Jefferson City, Missouri. Made a stop there, put a video up on my page. Made a stop at Lake of the Ozarks. Both of those, it wasn't snowing yet. I don't know what it's looking like now for my trip back later, but I'm just gonna make my way south, and then eventually in Springfield saw a few flurries, but once I got south of Nixon, Missouri, then it was pretty hardcore. So the further I get south here, the more snow there is. It's just heavier snow the further I get south on the highway here. But at least it's starting to get light out. Appreciate everybody joining me so early this morning. the stream. I appreciate it. Starting to get a little light here in northern Arkansas. A lot of snow coming off that snow plow. So the further south I get, it seems a little more sleety at this point than just pure snow. Just a little worrisome as far as future slickness goes. There's definitely a lot of snow still, but I just feel the sleet hitting me. Comment. Light out here, which is nice. So the closer I get to Harrison, Arkansas, on Highway 65 here, the more it's just heavier sleet the entire time. So if you're in northern Arkansas, like, skip going out unless you got four-wheel drive. It's just turning into ice. stream. Appreciate everybody joining. So I started out in Branson, Missouri this morning. Kind of, I guess, rehash it for you. I left Columbia, Missouri, which is where I live. I left Columbia, Missouri at 7 o'clock last night. Arrived in Jefferson City. It was just cold there, no snow or anything at that point. Then Lake of the Ozarks, same thing. When I got to Springfield, Missouri, it was a little bit of flurries at Buc-ee's, but not a ton. And then when I got to Nixon, Missouri, just 15 miles south of that, then you started seeing a little bit of flurry action, but then it was full-blown snow by the time I got to Branson. But the snow's continuing here, and as I get in Arkansas, I just feel like it's more of a mixture of snow and sleet. Like about 7 miles out from Harrison, Arkansas. So Highway 65, again from Missouri, moved into Arkansas here, and now heading towards Harrison. The snow accumulation here is definitely higher than it was in Branson. Appreciate you joining the stream. I can't watch the chat, but I'm driving on 65 south. I was in southern Missouri, now in northern Arkansas, heading towards Harrison, Arkansas. I'm about 5 miles away. So I'll get there, we'll see what Harrison looks like. A lot heavier snow here. Car in front of me is sliding around a little bit. appreciate y'all joining the stream. I'm Papa or Nick. It's my channel. Appreciate it. So started in Columbia, Missouri last night, making my way towards Winter Storm Fern. Stopped quite a bit in Branson overnight, got videos there, posted some of those on my page for you to check out. But just kind of going through Fern. You know, the snow's really lighting up. It's really mostly sleet here now in northern Arkansas. I'm about 3 miles away from Harrison, Arkansas on Highway 65. The roads are heavily covered. You can't tell what lane you're on or even if you're in the road, but it's just not snowing like it was. Harrison's 7 miles away. I feel like I'm going backwards. Bridge is pretty slick. Nice plows coming. There's an Arkansas Welcome Center coming up here in a mile. I am going to stop in there for a minute, so I will pause the stream in a few minutes momentarily, but I will be right back, and we'll see if we want to keep driving down south, do we want to drive north, what do we want to do. We're so close to Harrison, I feel like it's might as well make the stop. Appreciate y'all joining the stream. We are currently in northern Arkansas on Highway 65, heading south from, I was in Branson last, that was my last stop, and then heading south to Harrison area. I am going to stop at this Welcome Center over here, this Arkansas Welcome Center. So I will be pausing the stream momentarily, but I will be back shortly here. Our way to Harrison still. There's a lot of snow down here. I'll just leave it rolling and give you all the view of some type, maybe. Or not. I guess you get the hillside view. I'm just gonna leave it rolling right there, so the stream's just gonna be chilling. But I will be back here in just a few moments. Be right back. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. We are rolling. Man, they got a ton of snow here. Alright, so we'll do a little whip around here and get out of here. Alrighty. Alright, we are going to head over to Harrison here. Check that out. Appreciate y'all joining me. I unfortunately can't look at the chat, but we are in northern Arkansas, closing in on Harrison, Arkansas, on Highway 65. And we are in Harrison now. They got a lot of snow down here for Harrison, Arkansas. Harrison's pretty quiet this morning. Harrison's not too bad, y'all. Decent amount of snow, obviously, for this area, but the conditions aren't crazy. And they got a Dunkin'. Appreciate everybody joining. I can't really communicate with the chat. It's just me solo driving here, but Again, this all started in Columbia, Missouri last night about 7 p.m. And now I'm in Harrison, Arkansas. Winter Storm Fern. Appreciate y'all joining. More people out, you think there would be? What up? Appreciate y'all joining us. It's Papa, and we're driving through Harrison, Arkansas is where we're at right now. Harrison, Arkansas. Driving through Winter Storm Fern. Yeah, I don't even think it's snowing at this point. Here at least. It was sleet. It started sleeting pretty heavily before I got to town, and then now it seems like it's maybe we got a dry pocket going on here. Appreciate everybody joining me today. Again, for everybody, we're in Harrison, Arkansas right now. And checking out the storm. Drove from Columbia, Missouri last night, stopped in Jefferson City, Lake of the Ozarks, Buc-ee's in Springfield, the snowplow station in Springfield, Nixon, Missouri, Branson, Hollister, and now we're down in Arkansas. I'll say this, is Arkansas keep Burger King in business? Because in Missouri where I'm at, we just can't keep a Burger King, but everywhere I go in Arkansas, there's Burger Kings everywhere. Random thought. The snow's picked up again, so there's still smaller flurries, but definitely not sleet like it was earlier, so that's good. Definitely think they would rather see snow down here. Check out Winter Storm Fern with me here. Snow's continuing to come down. Again, for everybody, if you're just joining us, we are currently in Harrison, Arkansas. The supermarket side's awesome. All right, we're Harrison, Arkansas. Made it here. Snow flurries are coming down. Nothing crazy. I mean, I don't see anything wild here going on. So, all right, I'm gonna cut the stream. We're just at about an hour. I'm gonna cut the stream, and then I will reset up another one here very shortly. I'm gonna create a video real fast for Instagram and TikTok, and then I'll upload that to YouTube. I'll create a live back, and then before I do that, I'm gonna figure out if it's smarter for us to continue to go south. We're gonna get heavier snow. I just don't want to. I'm not interested in getting into ice today. So if the more I can avoid that, the better. So I'm gonna stay above the ice. And so if that means staying here and going north again, that's cool. If that means just going back north, or if we can go south further, I'm fine with that too. So I'll cut a new stream here shortly. Please like and subscribe. If you subscribe, I think you get a notification that I set up a new stream. So really appreciate everybody joining me. This was my very first live stream ever, so appreciate that. Apologies for not being able to monitor the chat. But again, thanks a lot, everybody, and I will be back with another stream very shortly. Signing off, it's Papa. Appreciate it. See y'all in a few minutes. Thanks.